Hi there, health warriors. Welcome to the channel of EarthLuxe, where ancient healing meets modern life. This is your sanctuary for reconnecting with your body, one powerful truth at a time. Because sometimes, the answers we're missing have been beneath our feet for thousands of years. Today, we're uncovering something remarkable. It doesn't come from a lab. It doesn't have flashy packaging. It oozes from the cracks of high mountain rocks, 5,000 meters above sea level. A black tar-like substance, revered by warriors, monks, and healers for centuries. They called it the destroyer of weakness. We call it Shilajit. But what makes this ancient resin so powerful? Why are modern scientists, athletes, and wellness seekers suddenly obsessed with it? And most importantly, could it change your life too? Stay with us, because once you understand what Shilajit really is, you might never see energy, strength, or aging the same way again. What is Shilajit and why is everyone talking about it? Let's take a step back. Picture this: a man in his late 30s, dragging himself out of bed. He's exhausted before the day even begins. Energy drinks line his desk, his hair's thinning, his stress is climbing, and his libido practically vanished. Sound familiar? While scrolling through his feed, something catches his eye. Ancient Himalayan resin boosts testosterone, natural energy without the crash. He clicks. And he's not alone. Millions of others are doing the same. What he's found isn't new. It's not some trendy lab-born formula. It's Shilajit, a powerful mineral-rich resin used in Ayurvedic medicine for over 3,000 years. And now, modern science is finally starting to understand what ancient cultures knew all along. Centuries ago, during the brief summer thaw in the Himalayas, warriors from the Indian subcontinent would trek into the mountains, not for battle, but for something far more precious. Hidden in the rocks was a dark, sticky resin they believed held the power of the earth itself. They consumed it to sharpen their minds, strengthen their bodies, and awaken their spirits. To them, Shilajit wasn't just a remedy. It was a source of vitality, clarity, and resilience. Today, that ancient secret is resurfacing. Not in temples or scrolls, but in podcasts, gym bags, and morning routines. From biohackers to burned-out professionals, fitness influencers to celebrities, everyone's talking about this mysterious black goo. They're chasing the same edge those warriors sought: natural energy, mental focus, and a body that feels fully alive. So, what exactly is Shilajit? And why is it making such a powerful comeback? The power within the goo. So what makes this mysterious black resin so powerful? To the eye, it looks simple: thick, tar-like, earthy. But under the microscope, it's a treasure trove. Shilajit is packed with over 80 trace minerals, each one playing a role in your body's most vital processes, from energy production to cellular repair. But what truly sets it apart is something called fulvic acid. Think of fulvic acid as nature's delivery system. It doesn't just bring nutrients to your cells. It unlocks the doors and walks them right in. It enhances absorption, increases bioavailability, and helps your body make better use of the food and supplements you're already consuming. Your gut recognizes it. Your cells welcome it. And your energy? It responds, often within days. Shilajit also contains humic acid, which supports detoxification by binding to heavy metals and helping your body clear them out. Add in a blend of natural antioxidants, and you've got something far beyond a basic supplement. This isn't just good for you. It's deeply nourishing on a foundational level. So much so, that many now call it liquid gold. And when you understand what it holds, it's easy to see why. The benefits: fact or hype? Not long after people start taking Shilajit, they begin to notice something strange. Something subtle, but powerful. Morning fatigue that once felt like dragging through mud? It lifts. The mid-afternoon crash that demanded a second coffee? Gone. Mental fog clears, like clouds parting after a storm. There's a steadiness, a quiet stamina that wasn't there before. Some describe it as energy, but not the jittery, racing kind. It's grounded, focused, like your body's finally remembering how to run on its own fuel again. Others notice something else, vitality returning in ways they didn't expect. A renewed drive, a sharper edge. Workouts feel more productive. Recovery seems faster. Even the immune system responds more resiliently to everyday stressors. It's easy to call it hype, but with stories like these becoming more common and science starting to echo what ancient healers always claimed, it's worth asking, is this just another wellness trend, or are we finally rediscovering something our ancestors never forgot? Ancient power, modern proof. Modern science is finally catching up to what ancient healers knew instinctively. In 2016, researchers conducted a double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial, the gold standard of modern medicine. The results? Men who took purified Shilajit daily saw a significant increase in testosterone after just 90 days. And we're not talking about marginal changes. This was a measurable shift in energy, mood, and vitality. Other studies have gone deeper. They're exploring Shilajit's potential to combat chronic fatigue, protect the body from oxidative stress, and even support cellular function in high-altitude conditions, where oxygen is scarce and the body is pushed to its limits. Some researchers are now looking at its role in mitochondrial health, the very engines of your cells. When mitochondria function better, so does everything else. Energy, immunity, focus, aging. But here's where things get tricky. The benefits are real, but only if the Shilajit is real. Because not all Shilajit is created equal. Much of what's sold online is diluted, powdered, or even synthetic. And that dark goo? It's easy to fake. True Shilajit is rare. It's harvested from remote mountains and purified through traditional methods. It should be lab-tested, resin form, free of heavy metals and contaminants. If you want the ancient power, your source has to be just as pure as the tradition it came from. How to use it safely? So how do you actually use this ancient substance the right way? The answer is simple, but powerful. Shilajit is potent. A little goes a long way. Just a pea-sized amount, about the tip of a spoon, is all you need. Dissolve it in warm water, milk, or herbal tea. Sip it slowly. Let your body recognize it, absorb it, work with it. But this isn't a one-and-done kind of ritual. The real magic comes with consistency. Just like the mountain it comes from, Shilajit works slowly, steadily, building strength from the inside out. Most people start to notice subtle shifts after a few days. Others, after a few weeks. Energy stabilizes. Focus sharpens. The body feels supported. But here's the most important part: quality. Real Shilajit is rare, and unfortunately, the market is flooded with imitations, powders cut with fillers, synthetic lookalikes, and untested products that can do more harm than good. The Shilajit worth taking? It's lab-tested, in resin form, not capsules or diluted powders. It's sourced from trusted regions like the Himalayas or Altai Mountains, purified using traditional methods, and free from heavy metals or contaminants. When you choose quality, you're not just taking a supplement, you're stepping into a tradition, a lineage of healing that spans thousands of years. And your body knows the difference. Ready to feel whole again. In today's world, we're constantly surrounded by quick fixes, energy drinks, pills, powders, all promising instant results. But somehow, we're more tired, more scattered, and more disconnected from our bodies than ever. And deep down, we know that can't be the whole answer. Because real healing doesn't come from overstimulation. It comes from restoration, from slowing down, nourishing deeply, from remembering what it feels like to feel whole again. And that's where Shilajit comes in. This isn't just another supplement on a shelf. It's a signal from nature itself that says, you don't have to keep pushing. You just need to replenish. You don't need to climb a mountain to reclaim your clarity, strength, and vitality. But you can draw from the very same source that ancient warriors and monks once trusted to carry them through life's most demanding moments, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So, should you try Shilajit? If you're tired of being tired, if your mind feels scattered and your body's been whispering, help me out. If you're looking for a natural edge that feels grounded, not frantic, then maybe the answer isn't found in another crash and burn solution. Maybe it's something deeper, something ancient, something proven, something your body will recognize the moment it arrives. Maybe it's Shilajit, because sometimes the most powerful answers aren't new at all. They've just been waiting for us to remember. Now you know the truth behind this ancient resin, and why it's more than just wellness hype. And today, that wisdom is back in your hands. So, are you ready to rediscover it? If this video sparked something in you, if you felt seen, curious, or inspired, don't just move on. Like this video to let us know. Subscribe to EarthLuxe for more real talk on natural healing and ancient solutions for modern living. And most importantly, drop a comment below. Have you tried Shilajit? What did you feel? Or if you're just now considering it, what's holding you back? I read every single comment, and your experience might be the story someone else needs to hear. Let's unlock nature's power, together. Until next time, take care, stay grounded, and as always, let nature lead the way.